microphone. Get your coat and badge on fast. Ask all the questions, follow your senses, focus on every clue. Woo! Listen to answers, find what you're after. That's what detectives do. We're on the case. 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 Yeah. And that was a new song for when Mira detective and his house shaking you go on cases. You know, that's pretty much now that if you're watching Disney Junior, or if you're a kid watching Disney Junior, or you're a parent, uncle, or aunt with kids, nephews, and nieces who watch Disney Junior, then I totally recommend that you all see Mira Royal Detective now, because we got something very special with this show. Yeah, the views expressed in this video are solely my opinion and do not reflect those of anyone who works on the show, because they did not confide in me on anything. Yeah, I know we have something special with, or could have something really special with Mira Royal Detective, because, because it's a good answer to Toonstarter's problem about, boy actors quitting animated roles of color. Maybe part of the solution, but it's definitely not the whole solution to being more inclusive and giving equal opportunities to voice actors of any race. Right? Yeah, what makes Mira Royal Detective very special is it's got voice actors. It does a really good job of making sure to include finding as many Indian and Pakistani voice actors as possible to cast, which totally makes sense in a show that's set in the 19th century India, which my mom just told me today that Pakistan was still part of India in the 19th century. So that adds actually a brilliance to some of the extra Pakistani. Oh yeah, it was yeah. Mira Royal Detective does a really good job of giving as many opportunities possible to the South South Asian voice actors who really deserve it, right? It's got Mira. Mira and Priya. Those are both girls who are very new to the business, getting their first big part here. Leela Lanier plays Mira, and her coach Evers plays Priya, whose only other acting role was on several episodes of Spirit Riding Free. But a lot of other Indian actors in Mira Royal Detective that I know from other movies and TV shows. Right? They got I can name 10 right now off the top of my head. We got Utkar from Harvey Goes Forever. Karan Brar from Jessie. Parvesh Cheena from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Cameron Lucas from Mech X4. Cal Penn from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Frida Pinto from Slumdog Millionaire. Sonal Shah from Scrubs, Jamil from The Good Place. Hannah Simone from New Girl, and I'm forgetting. Think. Oh wait, no, yeah, Aparna and Sherla from BoJack Horseman. Yeah, those are all 10 of the Mira World detective actors that I know from other film and television, and many of you probably know too. Yeah. Yeah. And things, yeah. Yeah, Mira World Detective really came at the right time for us. I mean, it started airing on March 20, 2020, but even before that, they started casting in production as early as November 29th, 2018. So they were already really ahead of it. So they're already way ahead of, the people who said that actors of color, that only actors of color should voice animated characters of color, right? You know the story, right? The Jenny Slate from Big Mouth, Kristen Bell from Central Park, the Hank Azaria, the Tressa McNeil from The Simpsons, and Mike Henry from Family Guy, and the Allison Brie from BoJack Horseman are all some of those voice actors who either stopped voicing animated characters of color they used to play, or apologized for it after the fact, since Allison Brie's show BoJack Horseman was already over before June 24, 2020. And there are actually a lot of animated kids series I know that have the same problem, such as like there's people like Marco, Jackie, and Jan, among other characters of color with the white actors in Star Wars: Voices of Evil. There's obviously the actors, the girls who play Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, and Haley Long from American Dragon, Jake Long. They're not. They were white girl actors who are child actors that aren't that. They're the only white voice actor in a cartoon family where all the other voice actors match the ethnicity of the characters they're playing. And Life of Times of Junior Police, that's another big one, and another cartoon that made that mistake of having Larry Joe Miller and Alexander Polinsky. They're not Asian voice actors, but they still got to play a couple of the Chinese kids, his twin brother. And it was Vanessa Marshall. She's white. That means she shouldn't have voiced it, or when the disability immunity. And Chalk's Zone's another one. Chalk Zone. True story. I actually got to speak to the creative Chalk Zone about this one time in the comments of Eric Stalchik's video, where you can't remember Chalk Zone actually existed. I told Bill Burnett that I'd like to help him reboot Chalk Zone for Nickelodeon, because I could help him make it much more memorable and entertaining than it originally was. It had a lot of good ideas with bad execution and bad directing. What he would have done with Chalk Zone was very similar to this one, Forever, which we haven't seen and probably not created, but it was all. But Forever was a lot more entertaining version of what Chalk Zone was going to be. Yeah, Bill Burnett liked my ideas, and he said, "Thanks, Adam. Who knows? Maybe that'll come to pass." And after I told him about the whole issue with Hynden Walsh and Nika Futterman voicing Penny Sanchez and her mom. So to that he said, "I get what you're saying. If I never back in time making decisions, I'd probably be more woke." Hinden did a great job voicing Penny, and I love working with her. But you're right, she's not Latinx, and perhaps we aired. So yeah, plenty of animated series, both some cartoons for adults and the cartoons for kids, even, you know, whether they've reported on it or not. I mean, obviously a lot of creators and voice acting kids shows don't want to talk about this for obvious reasons. Yeah, a lot of plenty of animated series before and after 2020. Like the current generation of people making cartoons today, they have a lot of work to do. And one cartoon I can worry about is TV Universe because Connie and the actors who play her parents, they're not Indian, and I think Shavanie Jayna, who voiced Princess Shavanie in Mira Detective, she would have been a great choice to voice Connie Maheswarans if they actually did have an Indian kid voice her. Plus Shavanie ran with Connie, so I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love Mira Detective, and I thought I was attracted to Mira, but now I think I actually love and relate to Priya more. We all want to be that confident lead character like heroes, but sometimes we find ourselves. Sometimes we relate more to their side best friend. Or in this case, Mira, like Wayne, or in this case, Mira's cousin Priya. So yeah, with that being said, I really hope I'm sure Mira World Detective is exactly the right push we needed in 2020 to encourage all present and future voice casting directors to go in the right direction, and to go in the right direction of including more actors of color from the beginning. I really hope Mindy Kaling is my dream guest star for Mira Detective that they haven't had yet in the past 2 seasons since season 2's finale or yesterday are Mindy Kaling and maybe Aziz Ansari. Definitely would love it if Mindy Kaling got to voice acted for one episode of Mira Detective because the Carson Woodcar plays one of the mongoose, also plays her brother in the mini projects. And since Melissa Villaseñor has taken on, who's Mindy Kaling's replacement in Ralph for Taffy Month, but Ralph Breaks has already taken on a lot of animated television roles since 2012. I want to see Mindy Kaling do the same after she got to voice Val Little in Monsters at Work. I really hope The Simpsons does find some new actors to play Apu and Manjula and Sanjay Soon. And now that I think about it, if Littlest Pet Shop, like the 2012 series, if that were made in 2020 later, obviously Peter New couldn't voice Sunil Nevla, the mongoose in Littlest Pet Shop. Instead, he'd probably be voiced by Raul Beneja, who's just like one of three different male Indian actors in Canada, where the rest of those Pet Shop's cast is based. Yeah, my mom's car horn is honking. I gotta go now. Thanks for watching. I hope you check out Mira World Detective because of me. It's a really great show. I hope it goes on for a 3rd season and 4th.